or
Very cool.
blockers. Let the players know they can start when they're ready. You guys can start when you're ready. Good luck. Chat was
Yeah,
hoping
to be
for a
fair, this
Builder
is...
mirror.
Well, we got an Oko mirror, like Ezeki said.
Oh, Tabitsky.
There we go. I got there. Not really.
Rug Delver is the villain, says Phil.
Yeah.
What's up from Sydney? Nice. How's it going out there? All right.
Hopefully it's cooler than it is around here.
Yeah.
It's been absolute scorcher in Chicagoland.
Oh, I forgot you're not in New York. Yeah, it's been hot here too. 14 days hotel quarantine. Oh, that's right. True.
You get to look at the weather and imagine. Turn one ponder. Here we go.
What's the Aussie quarantine look like? Do they have a what do you call that? Like a device you put on your body and you can't go anywhere?
Oh, the ankle bracelets?
Ankle bracelet thing. Yeah, whatever that's called. A tracker. A tracker.
Just
Do they
a
put a
just a
tracker on you?
verdant catacombs. No, but in Chicago, so we have a 14-day quarantine if you fly in through Chicago, which everyone does. And if you fly out within those 14 days, you're totally getting fined.
Oh, smart. Um, Here in New York, we have the 14-day guideline thing, and I know people personally who know people who are just not following it. It's scary.
Yeah, that's not what you want to hear. We
No,
got a tireless tracker? I don't see a tireless tracker on these lists.
no tireless trackers that I know of. Oh, maybe in is it in?
Wow,
No, no sideboard.
that's pretty intense. To Ziki. Tobaziki.
Tabitsky.
I got there. Tavitsky. I really want to make it like tzatziki sauce. I'm sorry.
Tzatziki sauce is good.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
hope after your 14
well, we
days you
got
can
a.
enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got a fetch for a basic. That looks like a snow covered basic, I believe.
That
Maybe?
it is.
Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize.
Down to 17.
If it resolves.
In response, we got a fetch.
So, having been in Jeremy's seat in this matchup,
Mm-hmm.
this is tough. I think if I were to bet money on this match, I would say Roland's going to win. But um, could be close if things go well for Jeremy in game one,
Spell
I think.
Pierce. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Spell Pierce on the Thoughtseize is pretty good.
So then he does not have to take the 2 at least.
Yeah. But winning game one for Jeremy would be great. A great start.
What do you think for Roland? Do you think these thought seizes are more to protect the combo or to slow down the opponent?
Definitely to check if he's clear and
Okay.
what he's dealing with. They want their crop rotations and whatnot to resolve, and
Mm-hmm.
this is we saw lands last round that tries to get 17 lands in play so they could port you and then trick you into wastelanding them. The whole discombobulated path to victory. This is just trying to land turbo. Marit Lage, you're dead as quickly as
Yeah.
possible for the most part.
Yep. Turbo.
Much different.
Fetching those basics. So I feel like he does not have that combo in hand, and he's hoping to find it and stick around for a bit.
Yep. Blue red over rug here. I guess I agree with that. Brazen Borrower does do work in this matchup.
Got it.
Dark Confidant's pretty good here though.
Ooh, Roland taps his lands to the left.
Yeah, Roland's the villain here. He's playing villain all the way.
I don't know why I noticed that, but oh, I guess so does Phil. Do I tap my lands differently than other people? This is not something you guys need to worry about.
I tap to the right because that's the correct way to do it.
Yeah, I tap to the right because that's the way the symbol is.
True. That's true. Skyship is here. What's up, Skyship?
Got an end step bolt on the Bob. See if we got a Delver flip. No flip.
Yikes.
Waste the waste.
I dig it. Swing. I mean, if you're Jeremy, you're a little frustrated that your Delver hasn't flipped so far. You need to knock out Roland as soon as possible.
Skyship Among Us has been really interesting. It's like I don't know how new the game is, but I'm definitely interested in checking it out and watching people play it. That sounds great.
I have not heard about this game.
Delver
What is this?
trigger. I know very little about it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna Google it. But I know it has something to do with like playing with a team and there's like a mole or something.
A mole?
Yeah, do you remember that ABC show from like a million years ago?
No.
Oh, I love this show so much. It's like Mafia but online, thank you. So there's like, have you ever played Secret Hitler? That game either?
I've heard of it and I'm aware of it, but I have not played it.
Okay.
Okay. So it's like
So
that.
basically somebody has a secret role and they're gonna sabotage.
Okay. I get that. I've played games like that.
Hmm.
Guys, I don't play any
So we
games. I
got a
don't know if
Goyf.
you're I just make the show. No, I'm just kidding. I play games.
So this Delver looks like it is the classic 4/5. We got Dark Depths on Rollins' side. Rollin does not choose to put the counters on his Dark Depths, which I support.
I don't support that. Get those dice.
No?
Get the damn dice. I'm going to yell at him if he doesn't.
No, that's cool, Skyship. I want to check out people playing that game. Thanks for providing something I can check out.
Yeah, all plugs allowed on this channel. So is Roland going to make a Merit Age here? Is the question. Maybe not.
If so, when?
Not at this exact moment, but they're discussing something. Do you hear what they're saying?
Roland's kind of in the tank. He's
Oh, okay.
trying to decide what's in Jeremy's hand.
Gotcha.
And we know that Jeremy has 3 cards he pondered about 1 million years ago. So we have no idea. All right. Roland's going to pass.
Enigma Machine is thinking about things to plug now.
Yeah. Just plug things that don't need plugs. Like, have you heard of the NFL?
Yeah. That's so true.
All right, end of turn. We're going to go for the Merit Lage.
End of turn.
And that's going to be a scoop.
And he has
Ooh, I love the googly eyes. That is the Merit Lage token that I know. But the googly eyes, really very nice.
Nice googly eyes.
So we got 21 spells, and Monastery Mentor is a fun of. That's cool. Plague Engineer main. I'm also all about that.
Yeah, Plague Engineer in the main seems good.
I think this looks really sick. I would love to proxy this up and just see what it feels like when you've played it.
Yeah.
Jeweled Amulet.
Jeweled Amulet. I read the card 12 times and I still don't know what it does.
And then you looked up the Oracle text and like, that doesn't help.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Somebody explained it to me once while you play that card, and I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, isn't it basically a Kaya target more than anything? No, you wouldn't.
Kaya target?
No, just kidding. I'm getting to the next level. Ignore that statement.
It's yeah. I
Yes,
guess
it
it's
does
like
power
ramp
out.
and Gideon trigger. I mean mentor trigger. Someone confused me by saying Gideon and Trat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is really interesting.
Yeah, I like it. Tibitsky, so Tibitsky was a player at my local here in New York City, and he's since moved
Hmm.
out of town. And as everybody that was here with us saw, he's now in Sydney. But always played some really wacky brews in the best way.
Yeah.
Myth realized, I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
Tibitsky had to share it with everybody.
All right. Here we
Thoughtseize.
go again on
He's
the turn
dazed.
one Thoughtseize, and this time it is getting dazed.
What's up, Anarchy?
Rollins on depths and Jeremy on Delver. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan, I think there is some tuning to do, but I think this is a really good first draft.
Hey, no deck is finished, right? Right, Catherine?
Right. That's so true.
There's always something to add, something to take out. If you haven't changed your deck in a while, you probably should.
Hmm.
That's how I feel.
HT Chewy Terry, thanks for the follow.
Yes. Chewy Terry. Mood Madness as well. Thanks for the follow.
All right, we got a Delver flip. That was just a blind flip.
Yep. So just the backstory on that one more time. We were talking about on the last stream for a while about Ashiok and Kaya being underplayed in Legacy. They're good
Yeah.
planeswalkers that are very relevant in a lot of matchups. Um,
Hmm.
have you tried playing either of these cards in Legacy so far?
I mean, I highly respect Ashiok and Kaya as cards in both Modern and Legacy. So I know I haven't seen them, and I think there's got to be an opportunity here. I do also love Black-White Control as an archetype. I think it's a challenge, but really cool. I wonder, I wonder how badly this list is going to need blue. I don't know. This feels very similar to, like I said, my husband's Black-White Tap Out Control deck in Modern.
Yeah. Tubitsky did point
All
out to me
right,
in our quick private chat about the deck that it does feel soft to Omnitel and Reanimator and stuff like that,
sure.
which is in Legacy a serious weakness, obviously, but maybe there's ways to
Hmm.
tune it to get a little better in
Right.
that
'Cause
in that regard.
you can always put
Soft to
Path
Storm.
in the sideboard if you feel really soft to that. I've seen people do that before. But we got a Bob,
Bob is here.
and he's on the stack. We got a Brainstorm.
Oh yeah, Storm. Yeah, maybe not Reanimator. You know what I mean.
Hmm.
The insane combos, it has some weakness.
Hmm. But I've always been told in Legacy you have to have a really good reason not to play blue.
Hmm. Hmm. That may have changed in the last couple of years, maybe,
You
which is
think
a good
so?
thing. Possibly. I mean, well, I guess it depends who you ask, but I think decks like Abzan Maverick, like with just green, white, and black creatures, are
Hmm.
legit. Elves is good. Um,
I mean, I don't play blue in Legacy, so I'm obviously like, I feel like I have a reason not to be doing it. Don't worry.
yeah,
I'm just thinking, does this deck show me enough reason not to be playing blue?
yeah. In that particular deck, I know what you mean. Did the deck have Stoneforge? No, right? I closed it.
Mm-mm.
No, it did not. Okay,
No, it does not.
had to make room on my screen.
Again, I really like the deck. I like this idea.
Well, the deck list has inspired a lot of
Yeah.
conversation about it,
Can,
so it's definitely a
mm-hmm.
beautiful creation, Tavitsky.
Yeah, sideboard, working through that, definitely. I think Containment Priest sounds like a great idea.
Containment Priest is pretty good. I like Containment Priest. It's a cool card. All right, so we're back to rolling now.
So that
Bob
Bob
got
did
bolted.
not. It did resolve, but it got bolted. Yeah.
Yeah. And I did miss a swing there, so
Let's
we're low
try
on
Bob
13.
again.
So Luanil, during the break, well, between games, I should say, was talking about Dark Confidant coming out in this matchup, and we're seeing that Roland likely did not take out. Well, he definitely didn't take out two of them. If he took it out any at all, he had four total, right?
Yeah, he did have 4 total. And yeah, I like the idea of this white-black deck being a mix of really strong, really flexible cards. I mean, that feels a little like the Jund philosophy in Modern. So the challenge with that is always you want your cards to be filling multiple slots and being 2-for-1s.
Myth Realize is a cool card too. That I
Mm-hmm.
was playing. This is so long ago already. I was playing in a blue-white stand land still
Yeah.
list I had in Legacy, and
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty good. Myth Realized is pretty
Yeah.
good in the right deck. Not quite putting it on my list with Kaya and Ashiok, but it's still cool. Oko's here though.
All right. So Jeremy was the first one to get an Oko in this game, or in both games, I guess.
This is true. Myth Realize also gets ticked up when you play a Jeweled Amulet. It's pretty good. What does Jeweled Amulet do? Does
It
anybody
ramps
know?
you. That's what you said.
I don't know. It's zero mana artifact, and then you sacrifice it, and you ante
Do
the
you
top
sack
card
it?
of your deck. No, I
Oh,
made that up. I made
what?
that up.
It's a Mox, sort of.
Nah, that's cool. Mangucci
Oh,
said
okay.
that once.
Well, then it must be true.
This is the part where Mangucci
So we,
shows up in the chat and corrects everyone.
yeah. So we got a
Interesting.
Bob Elk.
Bob Elk doesn't really do as many great things, but he can still attack.
Yeah. And block. Well, not Delver.
Oko gets attacked here, though. So I'm trying to think what does Roland need to do here? We may see a
Yeah, I
dispatch
mean,
spell
he's
right
not looking
now.
at a wasteland. Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Thoughtseize.
I actually had that same
Surgical.
thought. In response to Thoughtseize, we are surgicaling, paying 2, and I did not hear the target, but I guess it could be Bob. Is that the only target in the...
I'm seeing the only targets in the yard are Thoughtseize, Wasteland. Okay, it gets flustered, so who cares?
Okay.
Um, interesting. Force of Will and Wasteland were in hand. Roland goes to precarious 8 life.
I know the feeling of having pet cards. With 21 lands, it might be a Mox deck, though. Oh, Chrome Mox. Yeah.
Possibly.
Down to 5. Can we turbo? Can we do it?
I don't know. Roland may be out of time. If he makes a food, we'll hit a bingo square. That's what I'm here for. Baleful Strix, the pet card. Yep, I love Baleful Strix.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any Shardless Agent fans here tonight?
Man, Shardless Bug was like the deck for a bit there.
Yep. Since fallen out of favor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Loam.
Cool. Loam on the stack.
I think
Wasteland
Jeremy
and the
doesn't give a damn
fetch.
about that. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Someone started playing Julia Amulet, buyout on TCG player.
Oh, that was a good one, Kaplan.
All right, fetch down to 4.
Kaplan's playing next round, everybody.
Great.
Kaplan is forever at the top of NYC Eternal standings. Always a threat.
How did he earn it?
By beating all of us.
Okay.
Kaplan just keeps beating all of us. Now, last week he qualified for Wednesday's bracket, or NYC Eternal Championship bracket on Wednesday. And I'll bring up the bracket for Wednesday when we're between games. But if we go to a game 3. Otherwise, I'll show it later. But he couldn't play on this Wednesday, so he's playing tonight. Hoping to get more points. See the Truth with Shardless seems great. Manipulate Fate is your pet card. I like that one. I know somebody named Leon that loves that card.
Rollin thought about that fetch for a while, but he decided to go for a tropical island.
Okay.
He's got an elk, which could potentially knock Oko down to 1, but he can still plus. Then again, if Jeremy chooses to make that food an elk, then Roland's dead on the crackback.
This is true. Wow, swinging here.
So you must have something. You don't just let yourself potentially that dead, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is here other than Abrupt Decay, Delver, and...
Yeah, Abrupt Decay is totally on. Mm-hmm.
Turn the food into an elk. Combat. All right. As predicted, Abrupt Decay.
There we go. Abrupt Decay on the Delver. Go to 1.
Go into 1. Jeremy managing to give Marit a hard time tonight so far.
Yeah.
Is it enough?
Tough spot. It's dead to a bolt off the top. Sending it back to Roland.
I mean... Ugh.
Deciding whether or not to
Roland
dredge or draw.
Can't fetch. Not that he needs to. Hoping to draw something.
Always having to think about it. Waste targeting the volcanic island.
He doesn't have a blocker. So he's not dead yet.
Yep. Dead to a bolt off the top, probably.
Bolt would be great.
He grabbed the volcanic island. I thought maybe.
I don't know who you're rooting for. You seem excited. Either way.
Yeah, I'm happy for good games. I saw the Merit Lage token, so tick.
True, yeah. True.
Elk trades.
Elk trades, yep. Food. Food time. And Dreadhorde, yuck.
Is that our first time seeing Arcanist tonight?
I think it is, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, some sort of an answer to Oko, maybe?
Yeah, I like that. The recurring the wasteland with Life of the Loam, which you have the mana to cast, so you might as well keep dredging, or excuse me, keep drawing.
He just drew a regular card for turn, so no dredging. Scoop.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't get there.
Going to game 3. Well, we're getting a game 3.
That's great.
Can't ask for better. Base set to 11, says Luanil. Love it. Let's
There
party,
are
everybody.
amps you can buy that have it to 11, and it's a whole brand. I can't remember who it is, but that's their thing. They have you can turn your base to 11 for sure.
Has anyone been, well, anyone is too general, but anyone watching right now been tuning in to all the DJs that are on Twitch right now? It seems like there's a lot of music stuff happening on Twitch.
I
I
love
haven't.
it. Yeah, they eased their copyright rules. That's why we weren't seeing any music on Twitch
Yeah,
for until what, the last year?
yeah.
And yeah, I've been really enjoying following musicians.
Been happening for quite some time, says Gothmog. Did not know that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Elvish Reclaimer, new turn one play. Yeah, but for a while, Gothmog, those DJs were totally skirting right under copyright rules, and now they can just play. It's great.
Gotcha. Well, I guess what I meant though is, well, I guess what I'm thinking about is I've tuned into Twitch from like I have a personal
Mm-hmm.
account too that I use to troll people. No, I'm just kidding. But I have my personal account, not 90s MTG, and I open up Twitch, and now it's like a DJ playing, not somebody playing Mario Kart or whatever, right? It's like
Mm-hmm.
Diplo's playing or whatever, right? They're like kind of
Right.
changing Twitch into a digital party or something. All right, back to business here.
Yeah.
Bolt on Reclaimer.
Yep. While you can.
I just hope the musicians are
I love
benefiting
that.
from this. People that make the music.
Yeah,
I worry
for
about that.
sure. I just love that Twitch is more than just games these days. I mean, I know just chatting has always been a big thing, but there have been more genres. Here we go. Is this Thoughtseize going to resolve? This is the third one. The first two did not resolve. Do we get the third one?
Let's see.
Maybe. Oh, we got a response. Are we just gonna? Ooh, surgical. Okay.
Okay, that's pretty good. Especially if Roland had another one in hand, I guess. Veil
We see
Crop
Veil of
Oko.
Summer. Mm-hmm.
Look at that deck.
Looking nice. Veil of Summer's in.
All right, Luanil
And it
says,
looks like the
"Yikes."
only thing.
I'm assuming that means he thinks Roland's got this one. I don't know.
So yeah, Roland's hand, we're looking at crop rotation, Veil of Summer, Oko. It's potentially half of the combo. He's got to draw the other half.
All right, thoughts he's resolving here.
And
Well, I think I know what I'm taking here.
yeah.
Yeah, that was not a great surgical.
If surgical
But
was still in the hand, do you think Roland would have taken it?
I would say no. I would say he takes Oko.
Right. Right? I feel like you're taking Oko.
Yeah. Maybe you could remember to ask the players after we finish about that play.
Mm-hmm. Seeing all those brainstorms feels kind of bad with the Thoughtseize because you didn't really gain that much knowledge.
Brainstorm here. So maybe he was thinking that if Roland has another Reclaimer in hand, it's worth firing it off to basically Thoughtseize back very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't really have an opinion either way, honestly. It's worth thinking about, I guess. If he anticipated for whatever reason that Roland was going to take that surgical in his mind, it's worth it. Thoughtseize.
Ooh, follow-up Thoughtseize off the top.
All right, we're going to see a response. Brainstorm here, probably.
Fetch and response. He's shuffling away a few cards. He's going to tuck a few that he likes.
Yep. Trop.
All right. So they're clarifying life totals.
Yeah, I'm seeing now that they both
Fetch,
have different.
fetch.
Okay, now it's fixed.
Yep,
Okay.
I think Jeremy should be at 16.
Hmm. Brainstorm. What was the hand again? Crop rotation, Veil of Summer, and what? Oko. That's right. Okay.
Okay.
So that's
No
a whiz off.
lands. Yeah, so he's going to miss the land drop on this turn and doesn't have the opportunity. Well, not that. I mean, you could just Veil of Summer to draw a card. Three lands.
Oko, Veil, Crop. Yep. All right. 3
Yep.
lands. Wasteland's pretty good here.
So maybe you upkeep Wasteland here? Nope. Just depends on how behind you feel. Oh, he's not going to go for an Oko here.
Was it worth it to waste Bayou?
Oh, he took the Oko out. Just kidding.
Yeah, not sure. No
Oh,
idea.
early in the game?
Yeah, I don't know. What's that?
Well, Golgari Depths is generally a really aggressive fast deck, so getting ahead on lands seems worth it early.
Yeah. Luanil is confused now. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
liked dropping. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm a little confused too.
I was just gonna say Jeremy could have on his turn, the previous turn, not this turn, dropped a wasteland and took out Bayou. That was an option he had. That's what we were just pointing out.
Okay.
Um, now he drops wasteland and plays a
That would have
Delver.
been. Mm-hmm. Well, until Roland gets something else off the top, that Wasteland on the Bayou is going to be backbreaking.
Yeah.
Though with the Thespian stage, you might be tempted to wait.
Yep. Um. So now, okay. So now Thespian stage is in play.
Double Thespian stage.
Yeah, I like
I feel like I'm
wasting
firing off the
Bayou there.
Wasteland.
I like
Yeah.
wasting Bayou in that spot, but we you know we can ask Jeremy about it
Right, because of
afterwards.
the crop rotation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
At this point, I
we
feel
know
like
you
I'm
have,
very afraid of crop rotation.
and he has
Here's
Oko. So if
Max
he draws a
Maze.
trop or a way to access a trop,
So
at
that
least there are
Delver
no
didn't
Matrix.
flip there?
No,
So
unfortunately,
he
it did
must
not.
not have had a way to flip it because he brainstormed. And I'm sure he would have set it up if he could. So to me, that means his hand is just full of lands and creatures.
Yeah,
At this point, yeah, Thespian Stage could copy Valk or Trop if he really wanted to get the green.
yeah. So now, uh, this is
There's a lot more options available to Roland. It does feel like wasting the Bayou a while ago could have given Jeremy more of an advantage. So this is end of turn.
copying something.
Actually, the Thespian Stage is becoming a wasteland.
Yes, and
So he
Tubitsky,
doesn't
he had
feel
2 wastelands in
afraid.
it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, he just doesn't feel he wants to play the wasteland fight game instead of I want to make sure I have colored mana fight game.
Yeah. I was just gonna say to Tavitsky, he had a second wasteland in hand though. Jeremy did, so he could afford to waste Bayou and then next turn drop a second wasteland to prevent Dark Depths combo later
Ooh,
on.
Misty Rainforest off the top.
I agree with Luanel here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fetching down to 13. Looks like 3 cards in hand on Rollins' side. We know that he has an Oko, an A Veil of Summer, and 1 unknown.
Crop rotation, right?
Did we see that?
Yeah,
Okay.
he has crop rot, Velsummer, Oko. That's what
Right,
we
so
know now.
now... And I would be totally fine going for the Oko here. I don't feel like Jeremy is showing counter magic. Or else that Delver would have flipped. Unless he really wants to save it. I guess it is a May. He wants to be sneaky.
Yep.
Alright. Oko resolves.
Oko resolves. Oko's in a dangerous spot though. Ollie, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. All right, Oko makes a food.
Oh, for sure. There's totally a justification for all lines. We don't have all information either.
All right, Delvers. He
All
needs
right, we
those to
got
flip
double
now.
Delver. Oh.
Delver flips there, and Jeremy has a shot, but now it's looking grim.
It's looking grim, yeah. 2 cards in hand. We know Veil of Summer and Crop Rotation, neither of which are castable right now.
Let me just check life totals with these people. Hey, so is Jeremy at 15?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, fix that. A Delver not flipping there is huge. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy needed that bad. Could have took out Oko at least. At least. Swinging at Oko,
Yep,
and
down
Oko,
to 4.
Oko doesn't give a damn.
No. The second stage is not copying anything. The tap stage is just a stage right now.
Yes. So one stage is a wasteland, and one
All right.
stage is a stage.
Well, here's a Hooting Mandrills to follow up, and like I suspected, I think he has a lot of creatures in hand, and, you know, Rollin doesn't have the combo yet, or a way to kill him on the board, so he's not out.
Bonner, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hooting Mandrills, yep.
Head back over to Roland.
Is there still a window here for Jeremy to...
Ooh.
Oh, third wasteland's pretty good.
For sure. I mean, those flip Delvers are 6 damage a turn, and, you know, Rollins at 13.
Yep. Mix another food or elks it. Okay. Roland's land from
So we
combo.
got 3 wastelands. Hello, Bonner.
Hola.
They speak Portuguese. Is that how you say hello?
I think they say hola, yeah. Oi.
Yeah. Well, welcome, welcome. I know Brazil has a great Eternal scene. This is a really tight board state. Roland is trying to see how he can get out of this one a little bit. I don't know if that Veil of Summer is going to help him out too much in hand. Crop rotation, the opportunity. You know, he's got 3 wastelands. Is there a way to do it?
Not sure.
So if you go for the crop rotation, or maybe you put Wasteland Trigger on the stack, hold priority, crop rotation. Does that get there?
Honestly, I don't know. This is like confusing me right now. All right. Roland's
Already
going to start
starting
taking
off
game
with
actions,
just wasting his waste.
though. All right. Chain reaction happening now. Okay, cool. So Enigma Machine is one step ahead of me trying to figure this out.
We for sure have crop rotation. All right, and now the waste back is on the stage that is not copying anything. So
My brain is short circuiting trying to figure this out right now, but
In response, he's going for a wasteland on the other waste,
yes.
which feels correct.
Yeah, it does feel correct. First waste is still in the stack, targeting the thespian stage that's not copying anything, right?
And now this waste is going for the other stage. So now it's time to go for the crop rotation.
Crop rot, yep.
Do you sacrifice the bayou? Okay.
Yeah, it's tapped, so it's out of commission for the turn. Get depths here.
Okay.
Make the copy.
There we go. Now, there's still Brazen Borrower for sure. And we could flip these Delvers. So... And I think we're on Roland's turn. I can't remember where we are.
Yeah, we're in Roland's main phase, aren't we? So many things have happened.
And Oko's already been activated because we made the food and elk. And now we're passing back to Jeremy.
All right. Jeremy needs those Delvers to flip and then something else, too.
Ooh, didn't flip again. Jeremy just said it was a wasteland off the top. Oh,
Oh, no. All right. Roland gets it. Let's tune into the
All right,
players,
I wrote down the
everybody.
question.
Yes,
Flooded super hard. Yeah.
What's up,
GGs.
guys?
Yo.
Those were some capital GGs. That was great.